EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the LA Chargers. Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Eventually, they'll call it down at the 44.
In the course of a game, we focus on the offense and the defense. We give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Ready?
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Panther 70. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
On first down. Got it. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. Yeah, they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
Throwing is Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Calling a gain of 30 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Well, this defense for the Chargers, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
18, Pioneer. Warrior 70.
To throw, here's Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They're all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
Levis back to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring it down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Here's Bryce Baringer now. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. This is taken at about the 14. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down. We talk about the defense for these Chargers. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 Vikings, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, Ward. Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 34-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Ready.
They'll run on first down. Got it. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Guy. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through. Pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Cowboys, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Viking, 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Touchdown! Chig Okonkwo, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chargers, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Right 90. And a kid.
Levis from the gun. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 yards on that one, and a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
49. And a kid. Go.
A give left side for Benson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in second down. The Chargers at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's Levis. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. And a nice job to break free of one tackle that slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Benson. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Brings up 4th.
Levis throwing for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 4th down, no problem. Just a home run pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
10 at the 25-yard line.
On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with
So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. Levis. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Titans going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't last very long, and they should continue to push the envelope on offense.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 7 Pirates.
Here's Ward. Open man downfield is Hill. Touchdown, Titans. Tyreek Hill, 52 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Titans 14, Chargers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Mike zero, Mike zero.
Levis, quick completion out wide. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Mike 13, Mike 13. And 18, Tracy. Sahad.
Now Levis. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Levis looking to throw. Open man right side. That's McConkey. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Benson. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Trey Benson, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are back within a score. So this has been a pretty strong start to the year for him on the ground, CD. It's just week 3. That's already 5 rushing touchdowns.
And you know he's got big grins on their faces besides the rest of the team. The strength and conditioning program, because he was awfully dedicated to what they put in front of him to get ready for this year. Got himself into terrific shape, and he's dominated here early on.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. Before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. but somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Throwing now, Ward. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Up the middle they go. Guy. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
19 Tigers. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Guy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Pierce in motion left. Ward now working out of the gun. They complete it to Hill. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
Come 19, Panther 60, Panther 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To throw is Ward. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Mustang, here we go, Scott. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the gun, Ward. And it's going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
On first down, Guy. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Ward. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the line.
I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
2nd and 12 at the 11-yard line.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but it'll establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And Levis going to change the play.
3 down. 4 downs down.
On 1st down, it's Benson. Shrugs him off. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
22 window.
They run over center with Benson. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Back to throw, it's Levis. That's going to be caught. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A very solid gain of 27.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Benson, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. One more time with Benson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Levis sets up the throw here. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And his kick is indeed good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, here's Ward. Left side, he finds Pierce. He was unable to shake through there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book out. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
2nd and 11. Off the play fake, Ward. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
19 Tiger.
Throwing is Ward. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Ward's pass intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Levis back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Ty Felton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed postman?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. And here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard
line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Looks like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
To throw, here's Ward. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring it down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. On now is the Titans punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Lambert Smith to return it. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the handoff, Benson running right. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Here's a 2nd and 5.
49, right 49.
Levis to throw him. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Titans are right back in this football game. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. He's still on his feet. He's on his way. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. 76 yards. And the Titans use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. 17. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man here is Benson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A handoff here to Benson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Here's Levis. Open man, that's Felton. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Levis. He finds his man, complete. It's Benson. Touchdown, LA! Trey Benson. He scored on the ground and from the air. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown at the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Chargers 24, Titans 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as he'll start up past the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set them back on second. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Ready? Deputy Lion, Mustang 19.
Here's Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. A big play looming on third down.
Get it. 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He's back to throw. Looks like, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
This has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, paired that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Going for it, here's Ward. Oh, and that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Like 13, like...
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Levis. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down when his way worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right on another one. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try to run with Benson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment.
Here we go. Tonight.
Levis takes a knee here, and that should just about do it. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A.